Now here at Island 2, at the starting point, you have clay nodes here and a bunch of lore. And there's lore scattered all throughout, like the coastline, basically. And it's kind of disturbing. I haven't seen a single spider monster, but yet there's people hung like there is a giant spider monster. Maybe they'll add that in later. However, from the starting point, you want to head down the road and you'll come across a building, or basically like a little farm. Here it is. I'm gonna head to the farm. Get that pig out of the way. And from here, you want to head right this way. Because on this island, the thing you want to farm is the frost giants. Sir, Mr. Dragon's not gonna come down at us. Okay, he's being a good dragon. I want to keep heading down this way. And there it is. It says Eldar senses your presence. So we're near one of the first frost giants. But you should be down. And you see that building in the distance there. So you should be right there. And there's the first frost giant. Now, before you go in on him, you kind of want to go over to his butt there. This little twig sticking out. Oh, there he goes. You want to get some free wax in. Now, before you fight him, you really want iron rolls. So when fighting these guys, you want full iron outfit. And even then, you're going to be taking a lot of damage. As I am. Yeah, we got him. And you'll be getting possibly some ferns and flowers. We have the first rune we need. And you also get Everwood, which you'll need for later in craft. And you'll also get Soul, which you need for the final game mechanic. So from here, we want to look at that tower there. And head towards that way. Now over here, there should be a save point. And here is where I usually build like a house or something. But you can also use that one over there and just build it up. And you also got the cotton there to make bandages if you're doing bandages. And it's a nice little starting spot that you can quickly get over to the dragon over here. And you can collect a lot of iron over this way. However, the main thing we're after right now is the frost giants. Take out our fire sword. During that frost giant battle, I should have had my shield hand where I have the skull. I should have put my other sword in there, because then we could attack a lot faster. Okay, once we get to the other side of the dragon tower here, we should be getting close to the second frost giant. Which will be between that one and the other dragon tower over here. And we should have some coal here. Now this area you want to be careful, because there's these kind of like ice golems, and they will suicide bomb you with ice damage. So make sure you have a lot of food on you that's cooked. So they are quite the pain with that. And also around the dragon towers, all the rocks you can hit with a mace or hammer, and sometimes you'll get iron ore out of them, copper ore, like pretty much any of the ores except for silver and gold. So that's kind of an easy way to get quick iron. We should be getting close to a frost giant somewhere between here. I think there's one to the right, and there should be one to the left down that way. Let's get the one to the right first. course, we managed to hit the sticks. Over here, we're going to be dealing with trolls and all kinds of nasties. Alright, let's go back to the side. Okay, there's the other dragon tower. So the boss should be over here. Now the second tower here, on basically the right side from the water here, you should come across a little village by the water. Once we get our stamina back up. Okay, there should be a bridge somewhere around here. I'm just having a tough time finding it. Should have been a bridge going across. Oh well, guess we'll take the long way. Okay, here's the town right here. Let's go across this water. And we're at a small little village. I would recommend rebuilding this and making a small base here. There should also be a spawn point. I believe there's supposed to be a spawn point here. There it is. So we got a little spawn point here. Now behind the big building here, you pretty much want to go straight. The point where you see all these cotton nodes, you want to head towards the cotton nodes. And there we have Thume, senses our presence. Keep going straight, and there's the other frost giant. Now, the problem with this frost giant is it's completely ethereal. So what you want to do is craft this right here, Mithras Spirit Armor. And let's make sure I don't mess up when I equip this. Should be okay. Okay. Because ethereal hurts really badly. Guess I want to dual wield. You will be chugging a lot of pots in this battle. And we got him. And looking in, we got more Everwood. We got his soul. A lot of soul remnants. An elixir of power. And the other rune we need. And also now, we can put our old boots back on. Well, first get out of the corpse. Then switch back over to our main armor. There we go. Move our weapons back over so we have high regen again. Need some meat to gain our health back. Now from here, we have the Dragon Tower there. So we want to go this way. Yeah, find the coastline. And follow the coastline up. And we'll just keep following the coast. Eventually we'll come across a town, which will also have a portal in it. Wait, no. I believe we're on the wrong side, actually. Portal is on that side. Yeah, this is where one of the dungeons are, which we'll get to later. So we actually need to get to that side. Oh. And also FYI, this camp here with all the cotton, which if you go just down that way is the town that we're in to build a second base. We want to take a torch and burn these haystacks. And one of the haystacks will have a rare weapon called the needle, which I should have on me right here. And that's a really nice spear for this area. So I'd recommend burning the haystacks and collect it, but you only can get it once per character. Otherwise, you won't see it drop ever again. Where is that dragon tower again? Uh-oh. Ah, there it is. I'm gonna keep heading this way. Oh no, here's the town, so... Oh, you actually survived with the hit. So actually the one with the haystacks should be... I don't think it's this one, but it could be. I think it was that one down there. Yeah, it's definitely the one down there where we're at that has the needle. We got bears. Try to avoid the bears. Nighttime here is, oh, basically a nightmare. Because just about everything will give you disease. Speaking of which... Okay, luckily we did not get hit, so we didn't get diseased. But those guys are a real pain in the butt. Let's get that coal node and the flint again. Oh, here it is. Whoa, this is new. What? Oh. I never saw this before. Soulstorm. Huh. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a fire pedestal here to easily find it again. And apparently I have no stone. There we go. Yeah, I've never noticed that there. It's flint. don't think I have a white skull. I have a blue. Yeah, blue, gold, and green. So where do I get a white? Well, that'd be an adventure for another time. But what we're after is the frost giants right now. And the portal. Just not that portal. Some clay there. And more flint if you need it. Flint. Let's get our stamina back. Okay, we should be getting close to that town. Oh, here we are. And we just jump over the little spots there across the water there. And we're in the town. And you need to beware in here because really nasty things called Fury spawn here. And they will wreck your day. Some lore here. And here's the proper portal. That takes you to the third island. But we still need 2 more frost giants. Since it is nighttime, we want to go back over this. Hold on a sec, I got a little crash happen here. Okay, we're back. So you want to go across that and head this way, across from the tower. You should come across a giant rock area. Here we go. You'll see a pathway kind of zigzagging upward. And then you'll come across all this ice. I'm going to head into here. And there's kind of like a frost mirror portal to walk through. And there's a save point. Let's grab that. here is somewhat dangerous with the skeletons, because they will do ice damage to you if they hit you. And the axe ones put a lot of ice damage on you. But what we want is at nighttime, a boss with an ice sword will spawn in here, and we want to kill him to get his rune. And we use his rune and another drop you get off of all the skeletons here called Living Ice to open a portal that's over here, and that portal will take you to another frost giant, which is the ice frost giant, which will do a ton of ice damage to you, so definitely get your meat ready. But here he is. Alright, Drog the Wicked. So we want to kill Drog, and there he is right there. I think that's him. Yep. See the ice weapon? Fortunately, we got this guy. Okay, we got a lot of guys in our way. Get these guys out of the way so we can get to Drog. Okay, it went down this way. As I said, they do a lot of ice damage. Okay, there he is. Up, he saw us. He's coming around this way. Okay, we got him. You pretty much just want to run circles around him. But, oh, so this is where we get the green dragon scales. Okay. I learned even more. And you get a really good sword off him called the Frostborn. This thing is OP as hell. And we also get a rune and a shard of Draconis. Interesting. But with that rune, we can now open this portal here and go right on through. Remember, you're going to need a lot of meat for this battle. Also switch over to dual weapons. Also in this area, we have silver. And you want to start making silver armor from this stuff. And the silver armor will help you a lot with the next frost giant. Now, let's get to the frost giant. Here he is here. Okay, got him. As I said, it does a lot of ice damage. But Grot is down now. We get living warmth off him. His soul. Everwood. And the rune of worship. We also get the rune of frost, which that we need for the next over here to another portal, and that is another silver node. We want to go over to this portal. Oh, we're out of living ice, so guess who will be farming? Ooh, you are bright. Yeah, I hate these suiciding guys. Oh, that was a total kill. As you see, they're really cheap. Okay, got some living ice there. Living ice and a crystalline shard. I don't know how he blows up after I already killed him. I believe we need one more off these guys. Got him. But he didn't drop anything, unfortunately. Though if you go all the way on this side, unfortunately that's where all these guys are going. It's such a cheap mechanic. All they do is suicide, and just no skill against that. It's just guaranteed hit. Which is why you want lots of meat. Of course, it's always a suicide. But there's a frozen dragon here, and we can mine him for living ice and sometimes dragon pieces too. And then also mine his back piece right here too. Not as much as the front part, but pretty close. But now we can open that portal. Are we going the right way? No, we're not. There it is over here. Why do they always suicide? Right. It's such an annoying attack. There we go. But now we got this other portal. And on this side, we have a lot more silver nodes. Right here. Right there. And one back here. And there's these, like, kind of like goblin dudes. Ooh. So rude. But you can get a nice ice mace off them. But this is the one you want here, which is a big boss. And he's dead. Unfortunately, we didn't get his weapon. But you can get this giant ice weapon here. That's very special mace. And I have it down here already. Right here. The Frozen Wrath, which is an 82 damage mace. And it is very nice. Although I would prefer dual wielding the swords, the Frostborn swords, because the Frostborn swords are extremely good because they give you health regen and they remove frost damage off of you. But at a cost, because their particle effect is a little too overpowered in the particle department, and you cannot see where you're going with those things. They literally blind your eyeballs out. Which I suppose I can show. Okay. So you see, yeah, bright white on the left and bright white on the right. But if you notice on my health, I am gaining a lot of health back from dual wielding them. And I'm already at full health again. Now we do want to head back. There's still one frost giant left we need to get. Unfortunately, it's not nighttime, so the guy with the frost blade will not spawn again until nighttime. During the daytime, a giant troll spawns here. And he gives a little bit, but there's not super great loot on him. So he's not really worth farming. But that is the grot fight. And we also have a copper ore out here. Which side did we come out? I want to go out this way. Back towards the portal. Because now we want to go that way and get the final frost giant we need, which is a disease-based one, so get your Bobo potions ready because it's going to be nasty. But you guys see my problem with these swords. However, there is a way around it. If you take a bow, take the bow out, now you're no longer snowblind. And when you need the swords back, just hit your 1 for the sword. And swap back. Now we want to follow the bank until we reach the poison decaying type little troggles, which kind of look like little tree people. We want to find those guys. Okay, I think we're getting close. Oh, we're near. Ket senses our presence. He is around here. Possibly right up here. He's a little difficult to spot because of all the vegetation. There should be a small spot that's somewhat open, kind of like this, but in the center of all this vegetation. And he is really hard to find. Come on, cat, where are you? In here somewhere. It's just really hard to see it through all these bushes. I made this area a little too heavy with forests. To the point where you really can't see anything. However, he is in here somewhere. That's a bit open. Ah, there he is. There's Cat. So switch to our healing ones. Poisoned. Well, not poisoned, but decayed. Or diseased. And he's dead. Now you want to collect his soul. Collect his rune. Also getting kind of full. Ugh. Or we want to use some Babo potion. Take the disease off. Put our meat back. And now, we want to head back to the coast. Which should be this way. Yeah, here we go. Actually, we can swap these back over. Use our... where's our green skull at? There we go. Much better. Now we can get moving. And here's our buildings. And that is all the frost giants. So we want to go here, put all the runes in, and portal is up to the third island where we fight the dragon and also Draconis, which are two very nasty bosses.